This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back here to Letcher Central High School in Whitesburg, Kentucky for the championship game of the 14th Region-Girls basketball tournament. It's championship Saturday night, David Adams, and I tell you, it should be a celebration of the 53rd district because the winner and runner-up are going to play for a trip to Rubber Arena.
We've seen that happen last year in Jackson. We're at Letcher County Central, and it's come back again. Both programs playing well right now, Harold.
You know, it's not a whole lot that you can prepare for. These two teams, if ever two teams know each other, it is Letcher Central and Knott County Central. If ever two coaches know each other, it's Jeff Honeycutt and it's Keith Baker. So let's just toss it up and let's play, and the winner, after 32 minutes of basketball action, will go to Rupp Arena.
Absolutely. Every free throw, every turnover is crucial tonight. You must keep turnovers down, and you must go to the line and make it count.
We're going to take a real quick break. We'll come back, and we'll talk to the coaches when we roll on from Whitesburg.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community, a place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
Welcome back to Letcher Central High School, and joining me before tonight's game, the two head coaches in tonight's championship game, Coach Jeff Honeycutt of Knott County Central and Coach Keith Baker of Letcher Central. We'll talk to the visitors first, Coach Honeycutt. And first of all, Coach, when you get to this point of the year, it should really be a celebration of the 53rd district. You guys, for the second year in a row, is going to play for a chance to go to the Rupp Arena.
I hope it turns out the same way too, Harold.
No disrespect to the coach, but side of it.
And he hopes it's opposite, and I don't blame him. Me and Keith go back a long way. Went to school together at Moorhead. Dickie done a great job when he was here, and Keith's took right over and not missed a beat. And we've got a work cut out for us tonight.
Not a whole lot. I'm sure you guys can do different. Heck, you know each other very, very well. This is the fourth time you've played this year. What do you do? How do you get to keep your kids from getting a little complacent?
Well, for me, we just lost by 14. They laid a good one on us over about a week ago. And, I think our focus is a little better. Hopefully we'll make some shots, and we got to try to keep them off the glass. They just kicked our tail on the boards.
Well, Coach, we wish you the very best, and win, lose, or draw, congratulations for being in the final.
Thank you.
All righty. I'm going to move in here with Coach Baker, and then, Coach, like Jeff said, you guys go back a long, long way, and I'm sure, realistically speaking, if one of you can't go, you just as soon see the other.
Well, yeah, we both of us represent the 53rd district well. Knott's got a nice team. Jeff, does a great job with his kids. They're always prepared. They always play hard. And heck, he's won 3 in a row, So it's going to be a game, whoever makes the shots, whoever is most aggressive, whoever controls the board, will win this game. And, like he said, he hope his bunch come on top. I hope my bunch comes on top.
Well, a little bit of a contrasting style, I think, between you two guys. Your team's a little bit bigger. His team may be just a hair quicker. And so it's who can impose their will over the other one early, I would think.
Well, yeah, the thing with Knott's hard to guard. They put 5 shooters on the floor, and they all dribble penetrate, and they all can beat you off the dribble and kick to the shooter. And, they've shot the ball well up here. Both games that they played, Fletcher is playing tremendous. They're playing real good right now and be hard to stop.
Not very often can you say a team that comes this far is led by a freshman, but boy, Presley Fletcher has had some kind of tournament.
She's got all the skills and all the tools. She's a great athlete, real smart player for a freshman. She can shoot the ball well, get to the basket well, plays real hard.
Coach, best of luck on a great, great season, and best of luck tonight.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Coach Keith Baker of Letcher Central. We're going to try to take a break now and see if I can't get the tournament manager, Mike Milton. We'll talk to him as we roll on from Whitesburg.
The coverage you need when you need it most. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
My friend looks at me and she goes, "You're having a stroke." If you're having a stroke, hopefully someone that's watching you or seeing it unfold knows FAST, which is face, arm, speech, and time to call 911. After the stroke, I just felt like I lost everything. If you don't have purpose, you end up with no reason to fight. I am Angie Aparo, and all I wanted to do was sing again.
Welcome back to Letcher Central High School, and joining me before tonight's game is the principal here at Letcher Central, Coach Gracie Maggard. Lord, it's getting tough. Everybody's a coach these days. Gracie, first of all, it's a lot of work to put this tournament on, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's worth it. And it takes a village, you know that. So everybody from our AD, Dr. Mike Melton, assistant principals, Scotty Builder, Mr. Kraft, superintendent, our board, even our students. We've got a National Honor Society, and they've been helping with, as like student ambassadors, helping people find locker room seating. So, yeah. It takes everybody.
And I tell you what, you got to have a lot of people, volunteers, administration, staff. They got to chip in, and even then, it's sometimes overwhelming, isn't it?
Well, actually, I don't want to speak too soon, but it's been really smooth. Very, very smooth. So we've been really pleased. Our community gets behind our student athletes. That's all of Eastern Kentucky. And, everybody pitches in and wants what's best, and we have a good time. So.
Well, you're going to play this Knott County team for the 4th time this year now. You're going to try to get them one more time, I guess.
We're going to get them one more time. We got them. We feel confident. Of course I'm partial. But both teams are very, very strong, very deserving, and will represent Letcher County and this region as well as anybody. So.
Well, Gracie, we appreciate you for the hospitality that your staff has shown us. We love to come up here. You guys always make us feel so welcome.
Well, we appreciate you guys. So there's a lot of people that can't make it out, and they depend on you. So thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Grace Maggard, the principal here at Letcher Central. We're going to take another short break, and I'll talk to the tournament manager, Mike Milton.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Back here at the 14th Region Championship game, I'm Harold Mullins, and joining me before tonight's game, Mike Melton, the athletic director and tournament manager here from Letcher Central. And boy, Mike, I've seen you run around here all week, and it's a huge job putting this thing on, I know.
It has been a very busy week, Harold. Been a lot of hours, but it's been well worth it. The tournament's gone well. Children have played extremely well, and I believe everybody's had a really good time.
You know, it takes a lot of people to put this tournament on. I know Miss Maggard talked to us about how much support that community had shown them, and I know you want to appreciate that as well.
Well, our corporate sponsor, first of all, Double Quick, has done a tremendous job helping us. Mountain Comp and Holly Hills Restaurant and Catering and Whitaker Bank and Community Trust. And I know I'm thinking right offhand I'm forgetting a couple others. Our central office staff, Miss Kathy Hall, who's been in the hospitality room all week. It's been a community effort, and we're so blessed to be able to have our corporate partners to help us with everything for this tournament.
It's kind of a celebration of the 53rd District. Second year in a row, these two teams have met in a championship game. The coaches are good friends. The administration for both schools are good friends, and they'll just go out and play hard and make the best team win.
And that's what we hope, and I just want everything to go well and everybody be happy, and when at the end of the night, we'll crown the champion and everybody just be happy. That's what I'm looking for.
And tomorrow you can come and watch the boys play, kick back, and just enjoy.
And just relax and enjoy a ball game, yes.
Great tournament, Mike. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Harold.
All righty. Mike Melton, the tournament manager here for the 14th Region tournament. As we roll on from Whitesburg, we're going to have a lot of activities in pregame. We're going to have the national anthem, and then, of course, we'll have the introduction of all the administration and staff from both schools. So we're going to turn out the lights, turn on the spotlight, and introduce some people. We'll be right back as we roll on from Whitesburg.
You don't need this on the field. You need skill.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Hi, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
I got some Oxy after I hurt my neck. First, I took them to feel better. Then, I just kept taking them. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Oh, sweetie. Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their first with you.
Roll over. Can't high five. All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
It's the taste of fresh, straight from the Kentucky land. Flavors, teasing, satisfying. It's recipes passed down, each word an expression of love. It's the taste of new and experimental. Time with family, friends, and friends to be made. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
These may cause drowsiness, so until you know how you will react to the medication, do not operate heavy machinery. Like your car.
Oh, totally.
There's more than one way to be under the influence.
All workplace offices can be stressful, some more than others. So you can imagine, if this was your office, you'd want people to slow down and move over. Every day, emergency professionals put their lives on the line just by showing up for work. When you see a service vehicle or a car in distress, slow down and move over. In Kentucky, it's the law.
Hey, it's fun art. Welcome to the show, friends. If you're a long-time watcher of the show, you know that I'm a bit of a ladies' man. And today I'm here to tell you one of my secrets. Online dating. You know that if you're not smoking in your profile pic, you get doubled matches? The only thing smoking in my picture is my bod. So ditch the smoking pics, or I'm gonna left swipe that. Check out thetruth.com to see how you can left swipe that.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's that?
Do we have a gun?
Oh, hey, bud. Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
I've been meaning to ask you, is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No?
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Welcome back to Letcher Central High School here in Whitesburg, Kentucky, and I guarantee you want to go down and rob anybody in town. Go ahead. Everybody's here.
We got
crowd on hand.
We got a good crowd from over in Knott County, a good crowd from over Letcher County. All these fans know how we're in for a good basketball game tonight.
I think you're right. Fourth time this year these two teams have met. First time they played was right here on this floor. Knott County won in overtime by 10. And then the next time they played was at Knott County Central High School, and the Patriots prevailed once again in a close game. And then the third time they met was the district championship at Alice Lloyd College. And Coach Jeff Honeycutt said they just whipped us in every facet of the game, beating by 14. So tonight will be the fourth time these two teams will have played this season, and this one is for all the marbles.
It is. It's going to be a pressure game on these young kids, but, you know, it's good experience for both teams, and how they're both young, really, and it wouldn't shock me if they're not back in this situation again, possibly next year. I know there's some good teams coming back in the league next year and in the region, and but they play well, these two teams do. They've got sophomores and freshmen that are very big on these teams right here.
Last night we had a really good crowd on hand here for the semifinal round of this tournament. Knott County beat Owsley County by 14, and in the nightcap it was Letcher Central by in all matters, you could say they simply held on.
Yeah, you know, really, Hazard had a good game plan. Their kids played hard, and Letcher, I thought Bates was big for them last night, Harold. She hit 2 threes off the left side over here that were huge in that ball game. And I thought Hazard played well. Caudle, Mullins, Taylor Riley.
More times than not, Caudle would have made the foul shot to tie the score.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. I wouldn't mind her if she was on my team going to the line every time. She's a solid ball player. Nice young lady, good kid, and special player on the floor.
And tonight, Knott County Central will go for their 14th region championship in a row, and that's not been accomplished very many times, David Adams.
No, it's not, and you know, you look at both these teams, they both got to go through this game last year, got a lot of experience, and you know, some of these freshmen got a big-time experience last year getting in that ball game.
Boy, and tonight you'll see really how much pressure it is in these games. Knott County will start an 8th grader in Gayhart at the point, and she's going to have to be called on to handle Letcher Central's pressure. She's got to keep them in the game. She's not turn it over.
Right.
I think if they do that, Knott County will be all right. They just cannot succumb to the pressure.
And you look at Letcher Central's team, I think Bates is going to be a big-time key tonight about handling Knott County's pressure. Her and Boggs. Bates, you know, she plays solid every time out. And Collins, if she gets that open look, she's a threat as well.
Coach Baker of Letcher Central talked about the fact that he did not think his team could fall behind Knott County. He said we cannot let them jump out on us. If they spread the floor and go one-on-one on us, he said we can't guard them. And he said we have got to make sure that we survive the initial onslaught.
I think he's got a good point there, Coach Baker does, because usually when Knott Central, this past year, what times we've got to see them when they got a lead, they have spread the floor and shot a lot of layups after they spread the floor too. So he's got a good point there.
Two contrasting styles. Letcher Central bigger and stronger than Knott County. Knott County a quicker basketball team. And so who will kind of rule the roost here? You know, Letcher Central, can they keep Knott County out of that pressure defense, and Knott County, can they keep Letcher Central off the board?
Well, you know, in a regional championship game, the goals get smaller. Free throw line scoots back 2 or 3 feet on you, and you don't even know it, Hurl, and the crowd is right on you, and the pressure builds, and who handles that well tonight is going to be in good shape as well.
We're going to have them turning the lights off here in just a little bit, and spotlight's going to come on. They're going to introduce administration from both schools and staff, and they'll also introduce everybody on each team and the starting lineup. So there goes the lights. So we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back. You're watching the 14th Region Championship game in girls basketball live on Hometown 20.
It starts with ingredients, rooted in flavor, recipes that come from the land and the heart. It's a touch of sweet, a hint of heat, a kiss of bourbon, a blend of past and present, tradition and creation, in places celebrated and places to discover. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
We are back, and the administrative staff being introduced.
Looks like they're doing introduction of some of the staff right now.
Of course, Knott County Central's Kim King, the superintendent of schools in Knott County. Principal Bobby Pollard, assistant principal Jamie Kemp, and athletic director Kevin Altrin of Knott County Central. As they are out in the floor right now, the principal and assistant principal. Miss King unable to make it over, I guess, for the game, and I'm sure she's checking in. I do not know if she is here, but I do know if she is not here, she is watching.
You can count on it.
Head coach Jeff Honeycutt being introduced.
And now introducing the Lady Patriots reserve.
Now they're going to introduce the basketball players on Knott County Central's team. They're going to introduce all the players, Harold, since this is the championship game, and that's nice of them to do that. And also, you all notice the lights going on everywhere. They got the spotlight on each individual coming down on the floor.
And all kinds of cell phone lights on.
Now they're ready for the starting lineups of Knott County Central Heralds getting ready to come out.
First one introduced is Abby Maggard, a number 23 of freshman. Here comes Presley Fletcher, a freshman as well, number 21. The only senior on the Lady Patriot team, number 10 is Natalie Sloan. Carol Mullins will be next introduced. She's a junior. She wears number 2. And finally, the 8th grader, number 1, is Gayhart. So there you have it for the Patriots, Gayhart and Sloan, Mullins, Presley, Fletcher, and Abby Gayhart, Abby Maggard.
Well, they've had a good tournament up here this week, Carl. Hospitality room and inviting people in has been nice. Mike Melton's done a good job with the table cheer. The basketball teams have come and played hard. Very impressive.
They will introduce, first of all, the superintendent at Letcher County Schools, Denise Yant. She is the first one introduced.
Miss Yant's been nice, Harold.
And I think they're introducing some board members as well.
She has run a good tournament, and we're used to good tournaments. Our boss over in Knott County, Miss King, she always has a first-class tournament when she has one.
As has been evident this week with the boys' regional tournament being played at Heinemann. Here comes the principal, Gracie Maggard. We talked to her in the pregame. She really loves having us up here. She says she gets a lot of compliments from people that cannot get out to the games, that are able to stay home and watch it here on Hometown 24, and we really appreciate her and her staff.
Absolutely.
Mike Milton, the tournament manager and athletic director, coming out as well.
Cheer coach, Donna Perkins. Assistant cheer coach, Megan Hall.
got several people. Here comes Coach Baker out.
Coach Baker being introduced along with his staff. Meanwhile, across the way, Knott County Central Jeff Honeycutt has his troops gathered around him, and he is all business.
He's got that clipboard going.
Introducing the starting lineup for Letcher Central in just a little bit right now. The bench players being introduced.
It's, you know, that's a nice thing to come into, introducing all the young ladies, and I think that's good. They've been on the teams, and that's a real good thing to do. Now the starting lineup for Letcher County Central.
Boy, the Cougars, they were heartbroken a year ago when they were beaten in the finals at Breathitt County in overtime by the same Knott County Central team, and they want so badly to get that bad taste out of their mouth and try to break the string. I guarantee you, no matter how good a friend Coach Baker is with Coach Honeycutt, he wants to beat him so badly right now.
You can bet both of these teams are going to go at it tonight. This is for the marbles in the 14th.
Carol Couch is introduced, number 2. Here comes Brooke Bates, number 5. Kaylee Banks, number 12, will be introduced next. And then number 24 is Lauren Bogg. And Brooklyn Collins will round out the starting 5 for the Cougars.
And it looks like we're getting ready to go. First quarter, tip-off, 14th Region. And as they say, it's time for basketball.
A little more than 32 minutes of playing time from now. One of these teams will have earned their way to Rupp Arena. I believe the 14th Region opens up the state tournament this year against the 9th Region at 12 noon on Wednesday.
Yeah. And you know, both of these teams have had a good year, Harold. Good year. Official moves in.
And the tip is controlled by Knott County Central. Mullins with it. One.
Cougars matching up.
Banks looked a little bit confused. Sloan to the basket, lays it in. And Natalie Sloan gets the first bucket of the night, and Knott County Central breaks out on top 2-0. Nobody came, rotated from the weak side to stop the drive.
Sloan will put the ball down right hand and stay low and go to the bucket. Knott County pressure man.
Brooklyn Collins down inside the bank. She backs down, missed the shot, rebound down to Mullins.
A little too strong. Didn't really get her angle she wanted at the backboard.
Maggard spins, now comes back outside. She has not had the greatest of tournaments, but we've seen this young lady play all year long, and I can promise you she has the ability to turn it on and really fill it up. Into the middle it goes, and Maggard with a quick jumper.
About a 7-footer, all net.
4-0 in favor of the Patriots.
Bates with it.
They lob it down low over the head of Brooklyn Collins and out of bounds.
Patriots
I've been told that the 14th Region plays the second game on Wednesday. It was originally drawn out to be the first game, but I guess the KHSAA
1:30 game
time, and that's a 1:30 game. Maggard with it, top of the circle it goes to Gayhart. In fact, I think the 14th Region was the first peel pulled out of the box this year. Here goes Sloan. Good. 6-0. Knott County Central. Timeout. Letcher. 14 to go, first quarter. Patriots 6. And what Coach Baker said he could not let happen has certainly happened right off the bat.
Yeah, it has, and Sloan has took the ball to the basket, got 2 buckets, and the lane is not being covered, and you've got to cover the lane, Harold. You can't give them a driving lane. You know, people are going to hit these layups now.
All 3 baskets for the Patriots have come in the paint. They have left this zone they're playing, and they've left the middle wide open, trying to cover those wing shooters, and Knott County has exploited the paint.
Yeah. Cougars has got to settle down and do what they do best, move the ball around and take that good shot. Knott County pressuring the ball well.
Banks almost walked with it.
Collins with it, over to Bates.
Not a whole lot of action right now as Knott County straight man-to-man, and real good defense there. There's a long 3, and somebody got a piece of that. Run down in the corner, and we got a jump ball as Maggard goes down hard.
Maggard and Bates on that tie-up. Bates going after that ball.
Collins looking, throws it away. Coming up with it is Sloan, and she is fouled.
Knott County is right now as up-tempo the defense, Harold Mullins, on the Cougars.
I think that I just got a score. I think this is the 11th Region Boys Championship game. Scott County, after a horrible year for Scott County, has beaten Lexington Catholic 65-62 and will play in the state tournament. And that is boys action, I believe.
Sloan got it set as Coach Honeycutt trying to get his play out.
Maggard pulls up 3. Somebody got a piece of that.
Banks got a piece of it.
Comes out of there in a hurry with it for the Cougars. Drives baseline, kicks it out. Bogg, now to Banks.
Collins for 3.
Good. Brooklyn Collins. It was her 3-point basket that
she shoots that
beat
way off.
the run that really won the 53rd District Championship game for.
She is one person. If you're Knott County, you must guard her. She can shoot it well from the outside.
Also have had an upset in the 13th Region. South Wall beaten today by Knox Central.
We got to see Knox Central this year. Pretty nice ball club.
Knox Central will play Harlan County in the championship game. This is boys action now we're talking about. Here goes Sloan. She goes up, misses the shot. Rebound comes down inside to Brooklyn Collins.
Not a bad shot, just strong with it, and the Cougars will bring it in front court.
Underneath, shot put up, no good, but we got a foul. Foul was on Letcher.
Letcher first.
That is her first, and at the line is Banks.
Banks hits her first point of the evening here. Mason's going to give Sloan. Coach Honeycutt uses 6 players. Coach Baker will use 6 players, so unless foul trouble takes them deeper.
Banks shot is good. 6-5 after the 6-0 run by the Patriots. Letcher Central has answered with a 5-0 run of their own. Maggard gets it in the corner to Mullins. She drives, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound. Knott County's got it, back up, and we got a foul as Mullins will go to the line.
Mullins playing aggressive basketball, grabbed the ball out of the hands of Banks and took it away and put it right straight up.
Foul was on Banks. That is her first. And Mullins rolls it in.
Nice touch for her. 7-5. She'll have one more going for her second point. Short.
No
Rebound,
good. Rebound. Mason. Back to Mullins. Down the lane she goes. Puts it up and in. And one. Mullins got the feed from Mason and took it to the glass, kissed it off the magic square, and she'll go to the line and then in one opportunity.
Mason kind of sneaked in that lane there, Harold, and got that.
This one's good. Mullins now with 4, and the lead's at 5 at 10-5.
Big trip for Knott County that time down.
Shot no good. Here comes Fletcher on the run. All the way to the basket she goes. Missed it. Put back up, and we got a foul underneath on who?
It's on Maggart's, I think.
It was Maggart picking up the foul. That's her first.
Yeah. Banks will call the play for the Cougars.
Brooklyn Collins. She is a long-range bomber for sure.
Bates with it. Banks moving on the baseline.
Knott County continuing to play man-to-man. They go down inside, and it's knocked out of bounds by Maggart.
Cougars throwing it in out of the basket.
They get it into Banks, and they take it away from her. Now she gets it back, and she's standing on the out-of-bounds line. It'll go over to Knott County Central, 2:11 to go, first quarter.
Gayhart bring it up for Knott County.
Gayhart in a slow stroll as she comes across the timeline, and Knott County with a 5-point lead in no hurry. Maggart way out behind the arc. They have Maggart who shoots it well from outside. They've got Fletcher who shoots it well from outside. Well, in fact, all of them do. That's what Coach Baker was talking about when he said they have 5 scores. Here goes Gayhart down the lane, and she got fouled, and that's Baker or Banks, and I believe that is her second. And Banks will have to come out of there as Tori Holcomb will come in to replace her. Gayhart at the stride, no good.
That was a big foul early in the ball game. He will put her back in the second quarter, and if she gets a third.
Do you think that he'll sit her out for a while, or do you think he'll bring it back?
I think he'll bring her back next quarter. I do.
Gayhart missed both free throws.
Unless the Cougars put something together and able to keep up with this and keep the score close, Harold.
There's a long three, no good. Rebound, put back up, counts, no good. Maggart has it. Quickly out to Mullins. Now underneath Presley. Fletcher is fouled by Brooklyn Collins.
Collins was back initially for the first one. She got in trouble when the ball was bounced in.
You saw just how quick Knott County is on that exchange right there. Fletcher, good. Sloan is back. Gayhart gets her first wrist.
Fletcher's first point on the ball game. Point number 2.
No good. To the right. Comes down to Bates. Bates working on Sloan. Backs her down. Now turn. And Sloan fouled her. Sloan says no, but the referee says yes, and going to the line will be Brooke Bates. Bates a junior.
She's had a good tournament. First one is short.
Woefully short.
Well, like we were talking about before the game, Harold, the pressure, the goal is going to be smaller tonight, and it's just different.
Second shot, no good. Brooklyn Collins gets it back. She missed it. Sloan has it. Now County's going to run. Ahead they go. Mullins underneath, lays it in.
Nice pass to Sloan.
Boy, Knott County so much quicker from inline to inline than is Letcher Central. When they get rolling downhill, they can really score in a hurry. Bates goes down the lane, kicks it off in the corner. Holcomb almost lost it. Now Boggs.
Collins with it.
5 minutes to go, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Sloan. And boy, Knott County is playing awfully hard right now, David. Awfully hard
Their
defensively.
speed is playing right now, Harold. It's the speed that the Cougars has got to adjust to.
13-5, and Bates gets it over to Collins. Now Holcomb from downtown. That's an air ball. Coming out of there with it is Fletcher.
12 on the clock, and down to 7.
Into the corner there is Mason.
Too
Three,
strong.
no good. Rebound knocked down. Horn sound. We go to the end of one quarter with a score. Knott County Central 13, Letcher Central 5. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Tough drivers, tough competition, and tough tracks. It's time to get dirty. The most competitive series on dirt with the biggest names in late model racing. Jonathan Davenport, Tyler Erb, Earl Pearson Jr., Jimmy Owens, and more. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific.
You don't need dip to be a great player. You need dedication.
$13-5 after one, David, and Knott County's quickness has certainly been the culprit in the first quarter.
It's been the difference. Knott County's got a lot of layups here in this first quarter, Harold, and they've got it by their quickness driving. So Cougars has got to adjust to that, and Knott County wants to keep that going.
Mullins with it way up behind the arc, and she threw a bad pass.
Yeah.
Trying to get it down inside and coming the other way in a hurry. Here goes Boggs, and she missed the shot. Mullins has it.
Boggs, a good opportunity there.
Oh, she's faded away from the basket there. Looks like she was avoiding contact.
She probably dodged the foul.
Maggard, three, no good. Back in front court. The Cougars have it.
Collins with it. Good move. All the way. Lays it in.
Nice move by Collins. Brooklyn Collins. Crossover deceptively quick on that first step, and hit 13-7.
5 points for Collins.
Sloan goes down the lane, threw up a really bad shot.
Bates with it.
Collins outside now gets the ball to Holcomb, robs it down low to Couch. She lays it in.
Nice shot by Couch. She uses the backboard.
Lead has been cut to 4. And Knott County has a turnover and took a really bad shot to give Letcher Central a couple of opportunities. Here goes Mullins, goes to the basket, lays it in.
I don't know if she got a good look at that, Harold. It looked to me like she just tossed her up and it worked.
She's got 8 points.
Yeah.
Here goes Bates to Collins. Again, they go inside. This time they don't throw it high enough.
Mason.
And in the corner, Fletcher, 3, good.
That's Fletcher's spot. She shoots it well there.
What do we got?
Maybe
foul was on Sloan, evidently away from the ball. I saw nothing, did you?
well, I was looking at the ball going through the net, didn't see it, but she's not protesting and she's not looking.
18-9, 9-point lead.
These guys, you got 6 eyes out on the floor. You got to watch it, huh? Knott County pressure. Fletcher is her and Bates.
Boggs gets through, and what do we got? A foul on who this time? Maybe it was Mason.
Yeah, but Mullins fell for the fake, and Boggs made the drive. You got to stay on your man. Want to welcome everybody along. Hometown 24 championship night of the girls.
Shot is good by Boggs.
Boggs first point.
18
for
to 10.
second.
Gayhart got to come back into the lineup as leaving is going to be Natalie Sloan. She's got 2 fouls. Boggs, no good. Rebound, Fletcher. Gets it out to Mullins. Mullins has it knocked down and stolen. She tried to go behind her back on the dribble, and somebody was there. Here goes Collins. Stops and pops and missed it. Rebound down inside, and we got a foul on Mullins.
Official trying to cool some tempers down.
Boy, I'll tell you what, the referee is talking right to Mullins and
Bates. So they're going to be watched, so I would advise both those young ladies.
I'm sure they're going to get Mullins out right now. No use getting her out of foul. They bring Sloan back in, lob it inbound. Holcomb shot no good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll go to Knott County Central. (18-10), Patriots by 8. I don't know if I agree with the chastising of a player, really. Do you?
No, I think you ought to just go up and say, look, play clean or I'll start blowing the whistle. Let it go.
Gayhart now inside to Fletcher, back to Gayhart. 3 on its way, good! 8th grader Gayhart. And the lead's at 11.
Their biggest lead, second quarter.
Driving, and the foul's going to be on Fletcher, and that's 2 on her.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. That was a lot of body contact. So I think the Cougars, their strategy, Harold, watching them the last 2 or 3 trips down, is simply go to the basket. Bates.
Knott County now with 2 players with 2 fouls. As shot is good by Bates.
Boggs, a nice free throw shooter there. She good form.
For Letcher Central, Jalen Witt comes into the lineup.
Boggs going for her 3rd point.
Looked like Mason and Bates got tangled up and Patriots will have it. 9-point lead, 4:10 to go until halftime. Sloan gets it back out to Bagger for a 3. No good. Rebound on the floor, coming up with it is Bates.
Bates trying to get her team lined up, get them in a play here.
Bates, they leave her, and she missed the shot. Rebound down inside.
Mason has been huge on the board tonight, Harold.
They kick it back out to Maggard, and now to Mason. She'll back up on the dribble. Fletcher drives, goes up inside, misses a shot. Rebound comes down to Bates.
3:07, second quarter, 21-12.
Mullins comes back up off that Patriot bench. She'll be coming in. And jump ball is the call, and Natalie Sloan in there to block the shot. Fletcher will get her first rest.
Well deserved. She played some hard defense there. Collins with it. Bates cuts through. Sloan.
Sloan is a very good defensive player.
Yep. Here's Boggs. Look for Couch.
Couch for three. Good.
Couch is a good shooter. She follows through well. 21-15. Knott County by 6.
And now we got a foul. And that's going to be on Bates. And that's 2 on her. Maggard just hasn't picked her pocket in.
I agree. Mullins was not ready. You got to play strong and physical with the basketball.
Maggard let him strip it away from her. Driving now is Boggs.
Collins started to take that. Couch is a threat.
Couch has played well. You know, she didn't start in the district
no, but I've been
championship game.
impressed.
She didn't start in the second game they played at Heinemann earlier in the year.
I've been impressed with her. She shoots it well.
She played well. Long three, no good. Rebound down to Mason. Taken away and laid in by Boggs.
Cannot play soft with the basketball. Got to play physical.
4-point Patriot lead. They were up on top by 11. Sloan to the basket, no good.
Here comes Bates. Minute 17 to Collins.
Boggs looks underneath, now drives with it. Mullins almost stripped her away. Finally, they get it out to Brooklyn Collins. Collins is going to drive and fire it up off the glass.
I thought that was a bad angle shot.
Here's a run out. Here goes Mullins. She goes all the way.
No good. Rebound Bates. Here Bates comes. Mullins, a good opportunity there. Just didn't go for her. Knott County.
With it now, working on Gayhart. Gets it back outside the base. Knott County in a drought right now. They go down low. And Collins put it up, no good. Got it back. And now what do we got? A jump ball. And it's going to belong to Knott County Central with 29 seconds or 27 seconds to go. Sloan will leave as coming back in will be Mason.
I would think Knott County would go for one here. 17 seconds.
Maggard in the corner to Mullen. 10 seconds. 8. Gayhart back to Mason for 3. No good. Rebound. And they did not get the shot away. We've reached halftime with a score. Knott County Central 21, Letcher Central 17. We'll be back. You're watching Hometown 24.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. At Homes for Our Troops, we build specially adapted mortgage-free homes with features like wheelchair access and pull-down cabinets that allow them to focus on their recovery and family. We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Things not beneficial to driving well. Spa day with hummus mask. Feeling the burn. Baking delicious cupcakes. Think that's crazy? Well, texting and driving is no different. Now that's safe driving.
How many letters?
5 letters.
Just think about, what am I doing right now?
Smile. Smile?
Uh-huh.
This is so easy.
Which of the angles on the board are the one from the quiz on Friday? Jaden?
Research shows more and more 12 to 15-year-olds have arteries similar to that of a 45-year-old. But it doesn't have to be that way. Don't let your children grow up too fast. Encourage them to act their age through regular exercise and healthy eating.
Welcome back to Letcher County Central High School, the site of the girls' 14th Region Championship. We've got some stats to go over right here at halftime. Let's start with Letcher Central. Couch has 5 points, and they've been 5 big points. She hits the big 3 from the right corner. Bates only 2 points, but she's had foul trouble early in the game and did not play for half of the first quarter and all of the second quarter. Boggs has 5. Also Collins 5 on that 3 from top of the circle. A big 3 it was, and that's a total of 17 for Letcher County Central. Knott County Central, Mullins for Knott County Central had 8, and that she's the leading scorer, and has been driving to the basket and using the backboard well for Knott County, getting some scoring. Sloan has 2 driving layups, and Gayhart 1-3 from outside deep. Presley Fletcher has 4. She hits a free throw and a 3 on the left side. Also 2 points for Abby Maggart. That is a total of 21 for Knott County Central. Turnovers are close. Letcher has 5 and Knott County 4. Rebounding in the ball game, Letcher Central has been out rebounded by the No, they have 20 rebounds and Knott Central 14. The Cougars lead there. They have 6 rebounds. They have 4 more offensive rebounds and 1 defensive rebounds than Knott County. So stats pretty close, to be honest with you, and that's why the score is 21-17. Both of them in close. We're expecting a great second half coming up here on Mullins. And the rim feels tight at times. One team will go on a roll and get 4 or 5 points, and then the other team will pick up and get 4 or 5.
How about Knott County when they got the double-digit lead? I thought they took 3 or 4 straight very questionable shots. Shots that had very little chance of going in.
Yeah.
They also turned it over a couple of times, and I thought they made a silly foul here or there. But for the most part, outside of a stretch of about 2-3 minutes there late in the second quarter, the Patriots have totally dominated this first half of play.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think what's going to be key in the second half, what kind of start which team gets the good start in the second half. That's going to be crucial, I think. And also, I've just recognized we've got a big-time crowd here. This is the biggest crowd, I think, of the tournament, Helmo.
I think you're probably right. The Letcher Central side across the way from us is just a big, huge crowd, and Knott County starting to fill in a little bit late, but they have brought a good crowd as well. So a very well-attended 14th Region Girls Basketball Tournament, and we appreciate the hospitality of Letcher Central, Miss Maggard and her staff, and of course Miss Yance, the superintendent, for all their efforts and
absolutely
helping us to make sure we bring a pretty good product home to the people.
Absolutely, and we want to remind everybody, tomorrow right here on Hometown 24 at 2 o'clock, Wolfe County Wolves will travel up from Campton to play the Knott County Central boys, and then at 4, we have the Letcher County Central Cougars taking on the Hazard Bulldogs, and that's 2 boys regional games, and that'll be over at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex.
We do have a final in from the 15th region. Pikeville defeated Shelby Valley 39-38 in the championship game of the girls tournament over there. So Pikeville will represent the 15th region in the Sweet 16 next week at Rupp Arena. A couple of boys games to report of note. South Laurel has been beaten in boys basketball by Knox Central. Knox Central will play Harlan County in the championship game over there in the 13th tomorrow. And one other score of note, Scott County, after really a very unlike year from Scott County High School. Of course, Billy Hicks retired. They were under new coaching staff, and not the greatest of years for the Cardinals, but they put it together at the end, and they will represent the 11th region in the Sweet 16 in 2 weeks. Right now, we're going to take a break. We'll come back. Second half just ahead.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. They kept prescribing it, so I kept taking it. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Get along down the road, we got a long, long way to go. Scared to live, scared to die. We ain't perfect, but we try. Get along while we can. Always give love the upper hand. Paint a wall, learn to dance. Call your mom, buy a boat, sing a song, make a friend. Can't we all get along?
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes, B, console her,
don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Welcome back to Letcher County Central High School, the site of the girls' 14th regional tournament. Getting ready for the second half here. 21-17, Knott County leading before. And tournament time. It's March Madness.
Well, I tell you, if I'm Coach Baker over here at Letcher Central now, I'm not feeling all bad.
No,
I mean, I didn't get
not.
absolutely nothing out of my best player. And I fall down double figures, and I fight back, and I get within 4 here at halftime. So if you are Letcher Central, you're feeling pretty good about yourself.
Absolutely. It'll be Letcher Central's basketball to start this half. "16 more minutes to find a representative in the 14th region to
the Sweet 16, and Letcher Central has it now. Counts way out behind the arc, guarded by Mullins. Boggs is fouled by Sloan, and that is 3 on Sloan.
It looked like the plan there was to take the ball to the right side and bring it back to the foul line and then get that bounce past the Bates, and it worked pretty good.
Weak side hip coming from Sloan, got there late. Now Mason's going to have to come into the lineup, and Sloan's going to have a seat.
Bates has 3, going to shoot for point number 4.
3-point Patriot lead with just underway in the third quarter.
(21-19), not County but 2. They've been on 21 a long time, huh, Mullins?
Well, like I said, they took some questionable shots, made a couple of turnovers last 2 minutes of that second quarter that really hurt the Patriots. Mullins with it. They go into a 3-2 matchup zone right now. Not going to look like they have
Coach Baker wants to stop the long ball. I think you got to get some screens out there on who's got the ball.
In the corner it goes to Gayhart. She drives down, leaves it off for Fletcher, goes up inside and lays it in.
Nice touch by Fletcher. Good pass by Gayhart. Here comes Bates of Letcher Central.
23-19. And we got a foul. It's going to be on who? It's going to be on Mullins. And that is 3 on her. No, that is her second.
Only 2.
Right now, it's very obvious that Letcher Central just trying to pound it into the paint.
I agree. I think they'll take the baseline and go down. No question about it.
Baker again good.
And, he's going to force Coach Honeycutt to guard the block and see what happens here. 5 points, make it 6.
4 in a row by Banks to start the
21-23.
third quarter, and we're down to a 2-point lead, 23-21. Boy, this zone has sure slowed the Patriots down. They are a much better team when they're ripping it up and down the floor. Gayhart, nice move, and goes down, misses the shot.
Here comes
Headed the other way.
Over to Couch.
Couch for the lead, no good.
Rebound Gayhart. I thought Couch took a good shot.
And Gayhart lost it out of bounds.
Got to play physical with the basketball.
Underneath, Banks puts it in, and we're tied at 23. Well, very obvious that they're pounding the ball inside, and Knockany is letting them push them off the block right now. And Coach Jeff Honeycutt trying to direct traffic. In the corner goes to Mullen. She's wide open. Now Fletcher. Right side Maggard. She'll take the shot. No good. Rebound underneath Fletcher. Saves it in. Maggard has it. Back to Mason. Mason gets it back outside, and Maggard stopped from teardrop. No good. Rebound Mullins goes back up and good.
Nice rebound by Mullins. She gets the bucket.
Timeout by Knott County Central. Offensive rebound and a putback by Mullins. She has 10 and a full timeout. We'll take one as well. 25-23 Patriots.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfies. Nailed it.
We all
of warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on, man. Let's split a ride home.
Every empty seat at a concert, a game, or a special event is a missed opportunity to say thank you to a veteran or service member. By giving your extra tickets to VetTix, you'll help America's heroes reduce stress, strengthen family bonds, and create a truly happy memory that will last a lifetime. Give the experience. Give the memory. VetTix. Give something to those who give. For more information on how you can make a difference.
Knott County comes out and will pressure a little bit in the back court, but they'll retreat as Letcher Central brings it in front court. They go down inside, and Banks is fouled by Brooke Mason. They're just setting a very simple down screen. Two girls on the block, one on each side. Brooklyn Collins comes over, sets the pick, and they fire it down low to Banks. And, you know, Knott County, Banks, that's 5 in a row she's made.
Yeah, well,
gonna have to go zone if they continue to do this.
Yeah.
Good again.
Nice touch by Banks. 25.
25. Letcher in the deep left-hand corner gets it back out. Out of Mullins. Mullins penetrates, gives it to Maggard. Inside it goes, and Mullins is fouled, and she'll go to the line. Foul's going to be on Couch, number 2.
Good back screen. Couch had the right idea, but she bent her arms over. She held them straight up.
Last year in the championship game, these two teams went at it and couldn't settle it in 32 minutes. They had to go 4 extra.
Yeah, I know. These two teams usually have a good ball game when they play.
2 free throws by Mullins is good, and it's 27-25. You're going to have to put more pressure on the ball if they're going to cut off that pass down inside. Banks has it. No, you cannot back off the ball because you make that entry pass so easy.
Right.
You've got to put pressure on the ball to keep that pass from going in there. Clyde at 27, Gayhart gets it back outside to Mason, and they'll set the offense. Open 3, Maggard no good. Rebound Presley, Fletcher good.
Fletcher uses the board, puts it in.
Fletcher with a stick back, and once again, they're making the pass too easy for the pass to go inside. They got to pressure the ball. They go inside. This time Mason picks it off.
Couch did not put enough air under the ball that time.
She was fronting the pass. Now inside it goes to Mullins. She puts it up good.
Nice touch.
Boy, Mullins, she always steps up her game when tournament time rolls around.
She does indeed. Banks trying to get position down there.
Fletcher putting a lot of pressure on the ball. Here goes Boggs. Good.
Nice layup by Boggs.
Front court Mullins. Inside Fletcher turns, and she got fouled, or is it a jump ball? It's going to be a jump ball.
Be Knott County.
And it'll stay with the Patriots.
2:06, third quarter.
Mullins goes up inside, lays it in. Mullins having a huge game. She's got 16.
That was a nice spin to use the board and get it to go.
Fletcher out to guard Bates outside. They go inside. Brooklyn Collins. Good.
Nice shot by Collins. 15-footer.
Two very evenly matched teams. Maggart backs up behind the arc. Maggart calling for the ball, and she'll get it now.
Minute 14. It wouldn't shock me if there's Maggart making that move. Good
Inside
pass.
Fletcher. No good. She missed the layup.
She put it up.
Coming the other way. Here comes Banks.
She put it up with the right hand, though, Harold. She did the left hand. That's the hand you're supposed to use over there.
Bates with it outside as they look inside to Banks. 2-point lead for the Patriots. Banks calling for it, being fronted by Mullins. Now Collins for three, no good. Rebound Maggart. 38 seconds. Patriots with it in front court. They'll bring it back outside to Gayhart, and they may hold it for one shot.
See, the Cougars still in this zone pressure. Look for Gayhart to drive the middle and hit Mason or Mullins for the jumper.
Gayhart, the 8th grader, to the basket, missed the shot, and the ball's off the foot of Banks, and Knott County's going to get it back with 3.9 seconds.
Banks probably should have been more stronger with the ball because Mullins on the attack right now.
And it comes to Mullins for three, no good. And we reach the end of
Looked
three.
on target.
The score, Knott County Central 33, Letcher Central 31. We'll be back. Fourth quarter just ahead.
Every empty seat at a concert, a game, or a special event is a missed opportunity to say thank you to a veteran or service member. By giving your extra tickets to VetTix, you'll help America's heroes reduce stress, strengthen family bonds, and create a truly happy memory that will last a lifetime. Give the experience. Give the memory. VetTix. Give something to those who give. For more information on how you can make a difference, go to vettix.org.
Hey, I'm a county coroner. It can be a tough job, but you know what makes it even tougher? Seeing people senselessly die because they didn't bother to use their seatbelts, or senselessly die because they got distracted by their phone. Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down, because by the time I see you, it's too late.
Letcher Central will get the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And the Cougars have done their damage in the paint since halftime as Banks has had a field day. Collins out to inbound. Gets it into Bates. Down a couch.
Patriots and man defense. Couch with the ball.
Couch has played well in this tournament.
She has. I like
Drives
that.
and puts it in, and we're tied.
She's got a nice shot on her. She really does.
Gayhart straight away three, good.
8th grader. Boy, she's got ice in her veins, don't she?
Unbelievable 8th grader. I'm here to tell you. 36-33. Gayhart playing a little defense out here on the Bates right now. Now to Couch.
Couch is wanting Banks to come to the block. Collins.
Spacing not real good right there, but they're able to get it out of that corner and get it back outside to Bates. Down low, ball knocked down, stolen by Mullins. Mullins on the move. Kicks it back outside to Maggard. Now to Mullins. Threw it out of bounds. Trying to get it in the corner to Maggard. She threw it out of bounds.
Well, I don't know if she turned around and looked, to be honest with you. Coach Honeycutt going to give Maggard a little break. She's not been out. And the Cougars have Bates, Couch, Boggs, Bates, and Collins. Knott County, Gayhart, Sloan.
And we got a timeout by Letcher Central. 6:09 to go, 36-33 in favor of the Patriots. We'll be back.
There's an epidemic spreading. Scientists say it can change your brain. It can release dangerous chemicals like formaldehyde into your bloodstream. It can expose your lungs to acrolein, which can cause irreversible damage. It's not a parasite, not a virus, not an infection. It's vaping.
36-33, Knott Central leading 3. It'll be the Cougars basketball as Collins gets ready to put it in play for the Cougars.
Collins looking and had the ball knocked out of bounds by Gayhart.
Gayhart and Bates really battling.
Mullins looking. Mullins goes in and they tie her up. Yes, sir. And they go to Knott County Central. Boy, Mullins has excelled in every
the spacing was against her there. Time she caught it, there were 3 Patriots around her, and she had nowhere to go.
Gayhart and Sloan playing the guard position right now. Gayhart way out behind the arc. Goes cross court to Sloan. She goes in, hit the bottom of the backboard, and coming away with it is Brooklyn Collins. And what do we got? They're going to call a foul on Knott County Central, number 30.
That's Mason. That's her third. Yeah.
Mason. They go inside. Collins. She walked. Got away with it. Put it in.
Nice backboard shot. Yeah. 36-35. Patriots by 1 over the Cougars.
Gayhart penetrates, gets it back out to Mullins, and handle it down near midcourt. Mullins goes to the basket, missed the shot.
She had a good look.
Rebound comes down, Bates on the move. Stops outside the arc, goes inside. Ball knocked down, stolen by Sloan. Got a run out, Sloan. Now circles, gets it over to Mason. She drives in, pulls up, hit the jump shot.
8-footer, Mason.
38-35 as the Patriots continue to lead by 3. Bates walked with it.
Boggs got in the crowd, nowhere to go, Harold, and got to keep your dribble. If the Cougars are going to stand that far back, when do you just stand there, Harold, and make them come out and tighten up?
I would about right now, to be honest with you. But that's a hard thing for girls to do in girls basketball.
You're working with these teenagers, and sometimes, stuff don't go as planned. Because I know on the last throwing play, I don't think Coach Baker drew that up.
Out of the corner, Fletcher, good. 2-point basket by Fletcher. And the lead's at 5, 40-35. a young basketball team is all you can say about this Knott County Central team. Just very young. Fletcher, a freshman, playing well.
Bates trying to go into Bates.
They go down underneath.
Good
Bates
pass.
plays it in.
Good pass and a good defense there. This ball was just put in the right spot.
I'll say again, you got to put pressure on the point of attack.
Yeah. And
I think give that person with the ball the room to just stand out there and look and put that ball where he wants to. You've got to put pressure on the ball.
Now, I think you're going to see Coach Honeycutt here really get deliberate.
And we got a foul. It's going to be on Box. Only the second team foul on the
There's not been many fouls called here.
Gayhart will go to the bench, and coming in will be Maggart.
40-37, Knott County by 3. 3 minutes to go in the game.
Under 3 minutes, and we're going to have a timeout by Knott County Central. 40-37, Patriots by 3. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back. You're watching Hometown 24.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to Memphis. I'm Jamie Erdahl from the SEC on CBS.
You think of hospitals and treatment as a dark cloud, and St. Jude is not that. Just the work that's being done here and to support it is the most important thing in my opinion, because that is not something in our lifetime that we should have to deal with, which is a child dying. The fact that the numbers keep going up in terms of survival just proves the point that we should keep giving. Cannot stop until they are surviving and thriving.
40-37, inside 3 minutes to go in this one. Knott County has turned aside every Letcher Central run to this point. I got a feeling they're going to have to turn them away one more time.
Oh, yeah, a lot of time left still, so you just got to keep playing basketball, both teams.
Sloan gets it off to Mullins, and here we go. Letcher Central still in that matchup 3-2 zone.
Coach Honeycutt is going to be deliberate, and he has started his deliberate game, Harold.
And we got a foul. That's going to be on Box.
Only the 13th foul for Cougars.
Knott County will inbound, 2.5 to go.
What makes Knott County tough is...
Into the corner it goes to Maggart. She brings it back outside, and a long three. No good. Boy, you wonder why she would shoot one like that.
Well, she had a good look, but
She was 3 steps beyond the three-point arc.
I believe I would have hung on to it a while.
I know I would have.
Yeah. And a steal by Mullins.
Steal by Mullins. She'll drive it all alone and miss the shot. Rebound Fletcher.
She's going to bring it
Brings it out of trouble. Goes inside to Maggart. Maggart goes up, and she missed it. Rebound underneath. Letcher Central has it. Back the other way. And they're going to give a foul and a basket, and we're going to have a timeout game if this thing holds up.
She missed the basket. It come off. She shot it too hard. It rolled out.
Was not. Yeah. I thought it went through. I apologize. Going to be 2 shots coming up.
First one's good.
Gayhart back in. Sloan will lead.
I don't really understand why they was in a hurry to shoot it. Teenagers, right?
1-point game and timeout. Letcher Central will take one as well. We'll be back.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they gonna know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
40-39, Knott County with a 1-point lead. They'll bring you the length of the court, and I'm interested to see if they will continue to try to attack this zone.
With a 1-point lead.
You know, they are quicker. They can beat Letcher off the dribble. Why not make them come out and guard you?
Absolutely.
And they throw it away. Here goes Banks all the way.
That's it in.
Letcher Central with a 1-point lead.
41-40.
First time tonight that Letcher Central has had the lead. Gayhart with it. Gets it in the corner to Fletcher. She is fouled.
And still not a shooting foul.
And only the 14th foul.
Only the 4th foul. Knott County will inbound on the go.
And it comes to Mullen. Now out to Maggart. Back to Mullen. Mullins is fouled by Boggs, and that is team foul number 5.
Boggs has 4, and (41-40).
5-team foul for Letcher Central. Mullins with it, goes to the basket, put it up, no good. Rebound Fletcher, gets it out to Maggart. Maggart drives, spins, and we got a foul underneath.
And it's still not a shooting foul for them either.
Foul was on Maggart, and
it'll be down here.
Boy, that was an awful lot of contact down here, but Letcher Central up on top by 1:30 seconds to go. Maggart going to have to leave the lineup, and coming in to replace her will be Sloan.
Maggart goes out. Cougars ball, they're bringing in down there. Coach Honeycutt to call timeout.
Knott County Central. And we'll keep it right here as the Patriots, let's be honest, they've lost their composure.
Yeah. I think so. Missed some easy shots, Harold. Some layups. You got to hit those, and you got to be strong with the ball. And the Cougars have took advantage of it. They come down
all night long. The Cougars has been ahead, and they're ahead at 41-40.
Still a long time to go in this ball game. 30 seconds is a lot of time in a game. Both coaches know that. Patriots will be in a man-to-man with pressure. Nobody on the ball.
Ball is thrown, and we got a foul.
And the foul
is on number 10, Sloan, and Maggart's coming back into the lineup for the Patriots.
Now, it's still not any free throws should be shot. It should still be on side. There's the 7th foul. It's put up on the board now.
Banks will go to the line for one in bonus.
Good free throw shooter, Banks. A 1-and-1 coming up. Coach
Honeycutt is going to call a timeout.
41-40.
Letcher Central has battled uphill all night. Finally, they have got the lead, and now a chance to extend it. And Knott County Central, should they lose this game, they don't have to look forward, do they?
No.
They can blame themselves.
Yeah. There were some, they took a couple quick shots, and then they missed a couple on the goal, and, things don't go your way when you do that. So, but there's time. Letcher, I know, is wanting to hit these down there, and that would be huge if she does, Harold Mullins.
Yes, it will. It would still be a one-possession game, and Knott County does have good shooters on the floor in Mullins and in Gayhart.
Yeah. Coach Dickey.
But you don't want to have to hit a three to tie the game.
Got to see Coach Dickie Adams, former coach of Letcher Central, here tonight at the game. Not seen him in a while.
Bonus for Banks. She'll go to the line.
Big free throw.
Six straight. Good.
Shot goes. Banks will have one more with 25 seconds go. 42-40.
Letcher Central have got fouls to give.
Yes. This one is good also.
3-point lead.
Here comes Gayhart.
Gayhart in a hurry.
She throws it away.
Throws it away. And Letcher Central lays it in and will win the 14th region tournament. Letcher over to Gayhart. 6 seconds. Fires it. No good. And it is over.
The Cougars have won the tournament.
And Letcher Central has won the 14th region basketball tournament. We'll try to get the word with Coach Baker, and we'll take a break. We'll be back.
Go ahead and get it.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Going pro takes time. Quitting smoking does too. But with a little help, you can do it. Get the resources and support you need to quit smoking from the American Cancer Society at cancer.org/smokeout. It's worth a shot.
I gave thanks with tickets to a concert.
Looking for a unique way to show your gratitude for our nation's veterans and service members? One that will immediately and directly impact their lives? Give your extra tickets to VetTix. How will you give thanks? VetTix. Give something to those who gave. For more information on how you can make a difference, go to vettix.org.
We're back back here at Letcher Central High School with the victorious Letcher Central Lady Cougars have defeated Knott County Central in the championship game. With me, our player of the game, Banks, Kaylee Banks, and boy, what a great game.
It was a really hard-fought game. I'm so proud of my team. We wanted it so much this year after what happened last year with the upset. We're not finished yet. We're going to states, prove them what we can do.
Well, I tell you what, it didn't look good early. You got 2 quick fouls, had to sit out almost the entire first half, but you came back with vengeance.
I was getting real down on myself when I found out I had 2 fouls in the first quarter. I went to the locker room, I was down, didn't play the entire first half. And my teammates was there back, like on my back, just cheering me up because I know what I can do out here on the court.
Well, you made some great baskets down on the block, and boy, Knott County is a tough team, aren't they?
Yeah, but I give all glory to God, and thankful for my teammates that we work together and push as hard as we do.
Well, you're going to Rubber Arena. We congratulate you on your championship, and we'll see you down there Wednesday afternoon. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All righty. Kelly Banks, our player of the game, as the victorious Letcher Central Cougars have defeated Knott County Central here in the championship game by a score of 45-40. We're going to take a break, and maybe I'll get a word with the coach of Letcher Central, Coach Baker. We'll be right back.
It starts with ingredients, rooted in flavor, recipes that come from the land and the heart. It's a touch of sweet, a hint of heat, a kiss of bourbon, a blend of past and present, tradition and creation, in places celebrated and places to discover. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the Bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Tough drivers, tough competition, and tough tracks. It's time to get dirty. The most competitive series on dirt with the biggest names in late model racing. Jonathan Davenport, Tyler Erb, Earl Pearson Jr., Jimmy Owens, and more. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific.
You don't need dip to be a great player. You need dedication.
Welcome back here at Letcher Central High School, and with me, Coach Baker of Letcher Central. And Coach, boy, let me get that monkey off you back there and throw it down for you. I know you feel that way.
You know, last year we had a battle with them. It went to overtime, and me and Jeff talked all year long that this could possibly happen again. You know, we'd be right here in the championship. You know, we had 2 of the best teams in the region all year long, and you know, it was a hard-fought game, and you know, Knott jumped out on us early, and I said, oh Lord, they're going to go off, and this game's going to be over early. My kids didn't quit. And you know, if you go back in our 10 losses. We've been in every one of those games. You know, the 10 losses that we've had, we could have easily won them. We could have easily been undefeated right now. But, you know, that's the way it goes, and I'm proud of my kids, man. They never quit. You know, it's good to take, you know, we got, on my teams, all Letcher County kids. We take them, we get them in the gym, we bust their butts and make them basketball players.
Well, I tell you what, in the first half, you fell down by double digits, and you had your best player sitting over beside of you. And at that time, you know, you had to be just a little bit concerned. Boy, you got to credit your bench people. They kept it close until halftime.
Well, they did. You know, we've played without Kaylee Ray a lot. She's foul prone. Her and Lauren Boggs both, and Brooke Bates and Brooklyn Collins, they're foul prone. We've played some halves without them. And, you know, my bench just come in and worked well, you know. We've been doing good. My little 8th grader come in and gave us good minutes. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be this time of the season.
Boy, it's been a good run for Coach Honeycutt, and don't look now, but he'll be back, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, he's young. You know, we're young. We lose one player. Owsley's young, you know. Perry's up and coming. I mean, you know, it's going to be a dogfight. It's like I told you the other night. They don't give these regional titles out in the cheese line. You got to get in here and earn them.
You got to come and earn them. You're exactly right. Congratulations. We'll see you Wednesday afternoon down in Rupp.
Thank you.
All righty. Coach Keith Baker of Letcher Central. Final score, the Cougars 45, Knott County Central 40. So we're going to close it out. We'll be back on the air tomorrow afternoon from Knott County Central High School, where the semifinal round of the boys 14th Region Tournament will tip off at 2 o'clock from Hindman. For David Adams and our entire TBS crew, thank you so very much for joining us here at the 14th Region Girls Basketball Tournament. Until tomorrow, have a great evening, won't you? And we'll see you in Hindman tomorrow afternoon. Good night, everyone.